For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Is this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
So very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but kind of a big deal.
And my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved cause.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Give me a go, no go for launch.
Do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Hey, you didn't want to see the intro anyway. Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And it's time for another Valken Core live. Everybody's logged in the chat room. I can see it. What's going on? McLovin is here. It's all downhill from there. My name is Andrew, A-Train Hollum with Valken Sports, and I'm Supreme Commander of the Valken Core. To my left, your right, is Chad's Pajamas, because Chad has decided that he's too good for the show. So everybody hashtag boo Chad, or maybe Chad went to pee-pee. Welcome to the show where we talk about paintball events, scenario stuff, anything you guys really want to talk about. What's up, Deadpool? V's up. It's just me tonight, unless any of you want to chime in, Skype in. We try to get our special guest. We'll get to that in a little bit. We've got a way I think we can get our guest on. Well, lots of emotion going on. We are excited to have you here, and this show is for you. Tonight, if we hit our live viewer goal, you guys are fantastic. How you do that is you share, you comment, you tag a friend, tag a mate, whatever you got to do. Share and comment in the interactive chat. I can see it. I'm going to try to follow along as much as I can. Yes, E-Celebs, James Lindsay, they just come and go as they please. Cheddarman is back up in here. Tom, Kevin, got some interesting tidbits about that to come up on a show in a little bit. Andy from D-Day is here. Evan Carnes, Angry Evan is here. That's awesome. So we'll sit here and mourn the non-appearance of Chad with Chad's pajamas, his little angry PJ pajamas. Tonight, I want to thank the staff. I've only got one staff. I've just got Melissa with me tonight. I think Chad took the new guy. He's running him through some stuff. And I've got Mod. So everybody say hi, Mod. Hashtag hi, Mod. So Mod decided to stick around. We haven't given him up to the Valken Debrief, the Airsoft show yet. So apparently his contract is still good. Tonight, you can ask me anything you want. If I like the question, I'll answer it. So, as always, try to get me to laugh. Looks like the Acor family is having a fun time in the chat room. And Mike Johnson's here. Woohoo! Outstanding. Tonight's program is always brought to you by the fine folks at Valken Sports. Buying through all nice things are possible. This is why we can have nice things. They underwrite the biggest budget show, highest rated, highest viewed, most interactive on the web. So you guys are a big deal about that. How was everybody's weekend? I just got back from California, so I don't know what to tell you about that place. There's way too many people, and they don't have any water. So anyone looking to make a little extra money, I guess they buy water there. So keep that in mind. What am I wearing? Dad jeans and a Valken hoodie, which you can find at Valken.com, or specifically priced over on ValkenCore.com, which Valken Core Live is also brought to you by Valken Core. The Valken Core is the largest network in paintball. It is the largest social network, and you can dodge the graphics on the screen and go over to ValkenCore.com. Sign up, it's free, or you can get your cool patches like that. So you can represent your hood. You get your little patches. It's like $10 for life, and you get these patches, and you can put them on your stuff. If you have more specific patches, it'll identify your stuff so nobody touches your stuff. But you can go over to ValkenCore.com. We've got blogs, a specific store just for the Valken Corps. We're going to do this tonight. Good. I'm going to get to a lot of these questions. These are fun. But go to the Valken Corps. Make sure you join. Sign up. It is about camaraderie and connecting people. That is what the Corps is about. Where is everybody from tonight? I want you to sign off in the chat room with your region while I get some questions going here. Tom said, thank God he was glad Chad is not here. He wanted to shoot the cheetah. Who won the pack from the show 2 weeks ago? Gosh, I should probably put the Instagram post up. Actually, somebody in the South, Mr. Barreau, won the backpack. It was on last week's show at the beginning. We announced the winner. Am I going to Monty? You bet. Why not? Monty's a great game. We're going to get to events tonight. We've got a lot of events to go through. I already did the what are you wearing? Zulu pants. Absolutely agree. Love the hat. Yes, I do too. It's from my friends at Blast Camp. Pandemonium is this weekend. I can't wait. Am I riding in the Buzzard at D-Day? I was invited. I think I might complete that invite. A-Train goes commando. Only one person knows. That's Mrs. A-Train. And X-Men are in here. Lacey. Wow. Everybody's in here. Cool. Mod is fired up. Nitro's in here from M80s. I bet he's naked under the table. Y'all have dirty minds. This is a family show. Try to keep it clean, but try to get me to laugh. Yes, Paco. Not easy being cheesy. I'll call you after the show. We got some Ninja Warrior, cool, whatever it takes, fun stuff to talk about. Let's get to birthdays. Actually, you guys all signed up for the Valken Corps, right? Everybody signed up for the Valken Corps? Where are your regions? I asked for you guys to sign off your regions. Harry will sign his region, and he'll just sound off where he's from. It's so easy. Harry can do it. So easy. Paco can do it. Somebody will sound out where they're from. It'll be great. New York, Eastern. See, there we go. South, Florida. Nice. Here we go. Let everybody know where you're from. This is, again, Valken Corps Live. We're going to get right into it. We are going to dump to a couple commercials just so you don't have to hear me yapping along. Again, if you have any questions, I am watching. If it weren't for the gutter, I'd be homeless. Awesome. Danielle, it is not your birthday, but when it is your birthday, you will receive all the fanfare, all the shenanigans, and all the love from the Valken Corps because we love you the best. Just like these people here. Our birthdays, let's get it on. I said birthdays. There we go. Confetti. See, we throw a big party. Nick Shadle from the South. Happy birthday. I think in Texas. Justin Bowen in the Pacific. Happy birthday. Z Rainey from the Northeast. And Tom Poe from Canada Central. Happy birthday. I don't know if Canadians... Do Canadians have birthdays? Are they hatched? Or we're going to dig into that. So let's find out if that is. But whatever it is, the day of your coming out of the egg, or happy birthday. Lucas Hilber from the Midwest. Happy birthday. Chuck Koziezics. I screwed that up. Midwest. Happy birthday. Chris Rose from up in the Murder Mitten in the Midwest. Happy birthday. Matt Ashton from the Pacific. Happy birthday. Sean Finnan from the Midwest. Happy birthday. Anthony Bove from the South. Happy birthday. Dana Turner from the Midwest. Happy birthday. Nehemiah Manis from the Appalachian. Happy birthday. And it looks like Audra from the Midwest. Happy birthday. So if you have a birthday or a great celebration or we missed it, wouldn't say we missed it because it would have just been a longer segment. But best wishes from all of us at Valken and the Valken Corps. We hope you're out playing paintball or doing something fun on your birthday. Whew. Lots of fanfare there. Let's get right into events. Do I know Mike Johnson? Mike Johnson asks. I do. I know Mike Johnson. So happy birthday from all of us. We think it's great that you're spending it with us, or at least your week. Thank God for elevators. All right, so we're doing dad jokes tonight. Nice. You guys are cracking me up. Again, the target tonight, just because there's one of me, I'm lowering the bar. 80 live viewers. And we'll give away something cool. Zulu gloves. Valken Zulu tactical gloves. Everybody loves those things. I do. I think they're great. And if you get 80, that means each one of you has to just tag a friend, get them to watch. Once we hit that mark, we're going to randomly pick through all the comments. We'll just do that live after the show. Over on Instagram, which you can follow us on Instagram at ValkenCore. And we'll pick a winner, which will be announced next week. Paco, your birthday is on Tuesday. We should have Paco on the show for his birthday. That would be fun. What else do we have going on? Let's just go to events, and we'll get cracking on some of these because there are a lot of events coming up. Kylie Rudolph, welcome to the show. If you are ever interested in paintball, Miss Kylie, this is the show you should watch. Because, I won't. I'm not going to pick on her. Kylie knows all about the sacrifice and the whatever it takes. Thank you for joining us. And Caden, if you're out there, thanks for staying up late. Cool. Let's get to events. For those of you playing MagFed, it's a MagFed only game, Black Dawn, April 7th through 8th. This weekend, shoot some Valken paint in the Appalachian region. Over at Southern Maryland Paintball. Haven't checked that place out, but I heard it's great. And I know the people there, they're wonderful. Will I be wearing the cheetah jammies? That's a solid no. No, thank you for asking. Here, I'm going to put this up so I can actually kind of interact with you guys. Crap, Kramer's here. Yeah, so MagFed only game. That's the Black Dawn event. Also, this weekend at Oklahoma D-Day Adventure Park in Wyandotte, Oklahoma, all weekend. Pandemonium. We do not have it 100% confirmed, but there might be an Andy Potter sighting. Might just be an Andy Potter sighting. So check out Pandemonium. There is a lot to this event. There's going to be role-playing and cards and side events, so make sure you check that out. That's put on by BS Productions. That is going on all weekend, so yay for Pandemonium. Also coming up, I know my gear bags are kind of getting packed, but the Battle for Monte Casino at Paintball to Go in Rude House, Illinois. I'm not wearing the damn cheetah jammies, quit asking. Paintball to Go in Rude House, Illinois, Monte Casino in the Midwest. This has been a game I was invited to by my friend Mike and his wife, and a couple friends and I just got together and went down and had such a good time. We have been supporting it professionally and personally for about the last 4 years and been sharing it with everyone we go to. We really enjoy this event. It's a great format and a fun way to play. So if you can get out there, I believe it's record attendance. They're pushing over 500 players. So it'll be a great weekend out there at Monte Casino, and you can play for either paintball legend Dan Colby, who, if you use high pressure air, you can just tip your hat to Dan Colby because he helped develop it, which was awesome, and revolutionize it. Or if you're an Autococker fan, Bud Orr are the competing generals. It's a great place, good family event. We'll be around the campfire swapping lies with the dogs, so that'll be fun. So check out Battle for Monte Casino in Rude House, Illinois. In Central Canada region, April 12th through 15th at Picton, Ontario, PRZ Paintballs. Absolutely a bucket list field you can get with the infamous Wrecking Crew. Wonderful guys up there. They'll help you translate to authentic Canadian. They actually speak it fluently, which is wonderful. If you're traveling abroad, get your enhanced driver's licenses and your passports. Go up and play some paintball. It's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime field. I hope you get to do it more than once. It is an absolutely cool event. It plays from like 4 dimensions. PRZ Paintball is amazing. So check that one out. Fight for Asylum. I think it's their big one that they do each year. So just tons of people. Great event. Leprechauns versus the World. April 14th, shoot some Valken paint over in the Midwest in Flint. Don't drink the water, but damn sure play the paintball. Crew paintball. Check this one out. It's really affordable too. We looked into it. Really cool event. So you can go up, and there's a bunch of players going to be out there. What else? Walking Dead. Unlike real zombies, you shoot these players once, they actually leave. So that's at Fort Knox Paintball, produced by Grim City Sports. Andy says you can shoot him at Pandemonium. Campfire Stories with Dr. Katie. Guys, tag a friend. You're halfway there. Walking Dead, Fort Knox Paintball in Winamac, Indiana. You can choose Valken Graffiti as your paint. That's going to happen all weekend, April 14th through 15th. They've got some amazing new staging that they've built out there. Really nice field. Really nice field. Hello, Mrs. Paco and Mama Paco. So, Walking Dead, check that out. Grim puts on, we had payroll on a couple weeks ago, and Grim just puts on a fun event. Not a lot of frills, just a lot of paintball. So, check that one out. What else? Ooh, Robin Hood Paintball, the epic big game. They do one big game a year, so if you get a chance and you want to play against a lot of different people, we checked with Will from Valken, and you can go over there and play at Robin Hood. They'd love to have you. It's a very inviting place. You can get your selfies with Will on April 27th in Havre de Grace, Maryland. So if you've got an easy pass, it'll make it a little easier. Because it's Maryland, I'm sure they have toll roads. Harry says he'll be at Fort Knox. We should have cut out Chad without the mouth. Actually, we had to pay for that, Mike. His contract says we can't use his likeness without paying. So Mod can explain it more, but that's just what we have. So epic big game, Robin Hood Paintball in Maryland. Check it out. If you guys get to see Will, make sure you get your selfies with Will. Tag him with Valken Core in them. We will make them awkward. Really, the more awkward you make them, the better, because then we're going to share them with everybody on the live show. What else do we have? The Army West Point Paintball Combat Classic. It's one I have not been to personally as well. In Lake Frederick, West Point, New York. So it's the West Point Military Academy. April 21st through 22nd. And in the Northeast. Kramer, keep it down. Check that out in the Northeast. If you don't know who to play for, you're coming on in. Valken Core member and actually a good friend of ours, the Juice, Joe Juice Girardi, is commanding one of the sides. Good guy to command for. He always loves to go pick a fight, so you'll definitely be busy. Shoot some Valken paint, sign up for the Valken Core, and connect with some new friends. That one I also heard is a bucket list field, so check out the West Point Paintball Combat Classic. The Castle Conquest, Revenge of the Reservoir Dogs. This one is where Deadpool Villanueva is going to defend the castle entirely by himself. If I had to choose one, Potter's Meat or Paintball, what would I choose? Paintball, because it doesn't look like I miss too many meals. So I'll find a way to eat. But that's a great question. Yeah, Castle Conquest at EMR in New Milford, Pennsylvania in the Northeast, April 27th through 29th. Shoot some Valken paint. Never know who will be there, but definitely a wonderful, wonderful field. And in the Midwest, opening day of Area 51 Paintball in Mansalona, Michigan, northern Michigan, one of northern Michigan's fun little fields. They're opening the gates at April 28th. Good place to go play a little paintball with your friends. They've got some other events coming up this year, which when they send them to me, we'll get them up. Axis and Allies, Iwo Jima, the final charge, play for Maria or else. That's happening in the Appalachian, April 28th at Paintball Central in Greensboro, North Carolina. What do we got going on? Looks like Kelvin's here. That's awesome. Potter's Meat is worse than paintball. Danielle, a line has been drawn. Predators Bane 4, Indy Paintball Battleground in Greenwood, Indiana, just south of Indianapolis. Don't go there today, it's flooded. Like, not the field, but Indianapolis. But definitely get out there on May 4th and 5th. You can play for either side. This has been a great event that's been growing very organically. So popular, they just keep putting it on every year. Produced by the Grim Reaper Scenario Paintball. Super people, super paint. We're going to have a Valken Core barbecue out at that one. So make sure you get that. You can find out more information on their Facebook or Indie Battleground PB. It's something. Their website's on there, but definitely check them out. Indie Paintball Battleground. Predators Bane 4. We're going to be cooking for you. Sign up for the Valken Core. Yeah, come on out. Play a little paintball, shooty ball. May 4th through 6th at Lou Country Paintball in Ludowici, Georgia. Go play for the Goonies. Just because. And if you don't know what Goonies are, we probably don't hang in the same social circles. That's happening May 4th through 6th. Go down and play. I think some of our viewers are actually commanding that. Sign off and do your recruiting right in here. Yeah, you can play the Goonies at Low Country Paintball in Ludowici, Georgia. That'll be a fun one. I've been to that field. I have been there. King of the Hill at First Strike Paintball in the southern region in Newberry, Florida. Just a little one-day game, May 26th, but a nice little slugfest. Grab a case or two of paint and just beat the crap out of each other. Sounds like good family fun, and it is. First Strike Paintball is a wonderful place. Everybody is invited. They always open everybody with open arms. So the King of the Hill event should be a great one, and that is happening down in the south. And in the Midwest, June 2nd through 3rd, for those of you that like a little more competitiveness, you can play the Plum Life Cash Bash. $3,000 guaranteed cash prize for the 5-man winner, $1,000 cash for the 3-man. And the more teams that enter, the bigger the cash prize. How big? I don't know, because it's time we call on the core. I have tried every way I can for now to get the owner of this league to talk about this event, because I feel here, actually all of us feel, that you deserve the full news. Not the fake news, not half of it, not just the little blurb that you can find. The full story. And the only place to get that is from the owner of the league, who we have tried to compel over on our Instagram to join in on the show. So I don't think the message has been received. Yes, very interesting, Nitro. We want you to have the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I think we're going to have to compel the owner of the league, Damian Ryan, to be on the show. So please go over to our Instagram at ValkenCore and tag. The instructions are right in there. You'll find the post. Tag him. Let him know why he has to come on ValkenCore Live. You can do your part to make this the show. Not the one you need, but the one you deserve. We're going to make it great again. It's going to be awesome. Make sure to tag him. Thomas, suck a fart. Again, we are live. This is interactive. I can read everything you're saying. Red versus Blue. Mike Johnson's Revenge at Command Decisions War Games Center, June 9th in Taylorsville, North Carolina, in the Appalachian region. You get the full boat there. You can meet the guys at Full Scenario Paintball or the regional commander of the Appalachian, Mike Johnson. Help you get signed up, help you get connected, whether you're playing with them or against them. Or you're going to meet a bunch of great people out there. Definitely hit a Stairmaster, because there's not a flat spot on that field. So Red versus Blue, classic old slugfest. That's happening in Appalachian, back in the Midwest. Red Feather Productions. Red Feather Paintball presents Mad Max. at Blast Camp in Hobart, Indiana. That's our featured event. June 8th. Lots of cool props. I think they even have some cars with skulls on them and staffs, and very, very cool event at a decommissioned Nike nuclear missile base in Hobart, Indiana. Very well priced, and Red Feather is a neat up-and-coming company. So check that out, June 9th. And if you're in the mood for something a little more grandiose and your budget's a little bit deeper, you can go to a bucket list event. I think Mod's been there. Mod had a good time. The world's largest paintball event, Oklahoma D-Day 2018 at D-Day Adventure Park in Wyandotte, Oklahoma. There are like 5 to 6 days of paintball. Just crazy paintball, and I know that you can stop by the Valken Corps compound. We are going to be hosting a Valken Corps Players Barbecue, so please come see Andy and I and the whole Valken Corps team for dinner. We just want to have dinner and connect with you, hang out. We get a lot of help from a lot of the teams, so a lot of that makes it all possible. So definitely check out Oklahoma D-Day. I believe you can go to okdday.com to find out more information on that. But if you've never been to Oklahoma D-Day, we know you've been racking it around. Maybe I should go. Paco hasn't even been to Oklahoma. It's probably why he's not on the show as much. But get your butt out there. That'll be fun. Cell Team 6, Manchester, New Jersey, at Cousins Paintball. That is happening June 18th or 16th through the 17th. You can get your selfies with Will. Stop by the Valken tent, gear up, sign up for the Corps, and connect a little bit. That should be a great event, and that's happening all weekend, June 16th through the 17th. Oh, look, another Iwo Jima game happening in Perry, Georgia. Big Indian paintball. Been actually getting some calls on this. In pre-registration, they are offering Valken paint, which is cool. Valken graffiti. Had the X-Men check in on this one. Some deplorables, some friends from Georgia and Mississippi and Alabama and the Carolinas. Looks like a lot of people were interested in the battle for Iwo Jima down at Big Indian Paintball. That's happening July 28th and 29th. So in the South, if you need to connect with anyone, let us know. We'll get you connected. And last but finally not least, DEF CON 1. Part 1 of a 3-year running series of scenario paintball events produced by Payroll Productions, August 4th through 5th at Blast Camp Paintball in Hobart, Indiana. There's so much onto this. You can go back onto our YouTube channel, Valken Video. So it's youtube.com/Valken Video. Not only can you see the rebroadcasts of some of our earlier shows, we had a great one with Mike Payroll, explained a lot of different things about these events and how he does events. Even snuck some props out so you can take some peeks. But you can also see things like you saw in the pre-show. Live, high-definition event videos, gear guides, tech clinics, minute vaults, whatever we make. We just make a lot of media, and it's all for you. So, Damien is here? Wait, we have Damien Ryan on? Okay, hold on. We're going to dump to a commercial, and I want you to stand down on the Instagramming for this time. I think you guys may have done a wonderful job. We may be able to get the owner of the league to talk about the event. You don't want to hear it from us. Yes, Ken, Damien does smell different when he's awake, as awkward as it is. We'll see if Damien has the courage to come live on the show. That is events. That is what's happening. That is where it's happening. We hope you get out and play. Let us know where you're playing in the chat room. We will definitely try to give a lot of shout outs. I'm going to dump to a quick commercial and see if we can't link up the satellite to get the owner of that league on. See if he has the courage to come live on the show. We would love to have a little more warning, but ooh, Danielle, you're savage. That's just savage. Again, here's a little commercial. It is spring. Think about growing the game. Not only are you going to invite your big friends out to play some paintball, but I want you to think about the younger players. And this is a great system that we have here at Valken Sports to get the younger players in the game. Check this out. Can't see him with the satellite connection yet, but we're going to absolutely be on Damien watch. It's really important. I know everybody had a bunch of questions about the event, but Damien was too scared to come on. Hopefully, if we're just a little nicer to him, or maybe he wants to be tagged more in Instagram on why he should connect to the satellite, and then we'll get him on. Again, I'm just a conduit trying to give you the show that you deserve. And get the highest budget guests that we can get. Once I see him jump on the satellite, we are going to try to connect him. So that was events. That's what's going on. Where is everybody going? So Damian Ryan's a stalker. Damian has fire in his eyes. You know, we can really now... That's not a leopard blanket, Damian. That's actually Chad's PJs. Had you been on the show when the people asked you to be on the show, you would have been graced with the glory and majesty that is Chad's Cheetah PJs. Maybe you could have involved yourself with Chad's lullaby rants. Never know. That is events. Where's everybody going? Where's everybody going? Or you guys just want to play with Damien? You can go ahead and do that. He likes that. Loves to be tagged randomly on Instagram too. And you can follow him at BunkerMonkey456. Does Damien know Ben? I don't know. Damien, do you? And it's nice because there's going to be a huge, huge delay because he won't come on the satellite. Looks like Tony from the Knuckleheads is watching. Mike Fisher's going to Monty, maybe Predator's Bane. And James Lindsay says we need a cook-off at DEF CON. I agree. Word on the street is that it's going to be Paco versus Mike Johnson versus Andy Potter for whose meat can be cooked off better. So they're going to actually probably have a meat off at DEF CON. You will not want to do that. Wow, Greg from Phalanx is coming to Monte Casino. That's outstanding. Steve Woods in here, big Hillary supporter. Big Hillary, just a lot of passion. I think he was feeling the burn. Lots of Blast Camp crew are going to Monty. Wow. Mod, I do agree. This would be a lot easier if the owner of the Plum Life League had the, how do you say, the stones, the courage to face the people. I mean, we've always been fair to our guests. And we've always treated them right. We fly them around. We adorn them with gifts and really, really toss the budget around. I think you should come on. I know the people want to know way too much about the league. So I get to be a solo judge? No. I'm on the keto diet. Sorry, Thomas. See, you keep striking out. You think you are funny, but you are not. That's what's funny. Mike Johnson, almost. Oh, look, Damien's here. Damien's a new Valken Corps member out of the South. We actually met them at General's Cup, which was the video that you saw. You saw it actually in low definition, streaming through our satellites, but it is in high definition over on our YouTube channel. Tony. Wow, lots of people here. I could just read this and feel less faith in humanity. Again, for those of you that just joined us, there's enough of you on here. If every one of you can just take your time and really, really compel yourself to push for the show that you deserve. We really need to get Bunker Monkey 456, Damian Ryan, on the show. Over on our @Valken on Instagram. It's really, really important. You go ahead and follow that. You can even go ahead and follow at Bunker Monkey 456 and tag him and let him know as many times as you want. But you have to tag him in every post why he should be live on the show, why the people deserve Damian Ryan on the show. It's not like, I don't know why he's holding out. It's not like he's some e-celeb like Chad Carter. But I definitely want you to have the show that you deserve. So go over to our Valken Corps and just really do the Lord's work. I mean, you're doing it for everybody. So get on that. Looks like the satellite, he's not going to link up tonight, but that's great. Let me see if there was anything else I wanted to hit. There's a lot going on this week. Just messing around because you're bored. You need a hobby. Maybe you should play more paintball. Damian's beard is majestic. You know, in a picture, you can see it, but if you really have the video, you could probably appreciate it more. We can't get him to turn on his video. Again, I think he might be scared. Last week, we caught him in the fetal position, sucking his thumb in the corner. No, William, go over to Instagram and do that. Do that. Well, you guys are cracking me up. We're going to go to another commercial. I'll see if we can get him on the satellite one more time. But this is brought to you by Valken Sports. See what we want to do. If you are a dealer, if your field has that not so fresh feeling, little sticky, little yucky, maybe people aren't as excited to come out. Maybe things suck there. I don't know. Could be a million things. You can call Valken, which doesn't suck. And they can help you out because they specialize in helping dealers of all sizes and in all locations, and will do whatever it takes. So here's a funny little commercial from Valken Sports. Check it out.
I want your team and your field to have the tools necessary to win. And I want your refs out there cleaning up the game. And I want your kids and families to shoot products that don't ruin their weekend.
Thanks, Train.
No problem, son. I'm A-Train from Valken Sports, and we make quality paintball products for the American working man, because that's who we are, and that's who we care about.
This is Coach from Knucklehead's paintball team, and if you know what's good for you, you watch Valken Corps a lot.
All right. It's a good little commercial. If you have any questions, you can just contact anyone here at Valken. We'll get you routed into the right place and get your field back into the good zone. Roll Tide. I hear you, Joe. Maybe building snowmen. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, but it's going to clear up for the weekend, so there will be plenty of paintball to be had. Damien is a co-host. Candace. We're working on that, but it's really, I think, going to take a community effort or a court order to get him on the show. And I think you need to be a part of that. Please go over to Instagram at Valken Corps. We've put up a nice post where you can compel him to get on the show. I mean, we've got all these people that'll come on the show and do a wonderful job and give back to paintball. But I think he might just be a taker. I don't know. Maybe he can answer for himself. You can do like Will Patterson and just go over to Valken Corps' Instagram and tag Bunker Monkey 456 as many times as you want and get him to come on the show live. This is going to be a short show tonight. Guys, you have been the best. Again, it's just Melissa and I in studio. We have got a lot of work to do. You want Mrs. A-Train as co-host. Yeah, I'm not going to say solid no on that. I think I think I know my wife has more courage to come on the show as a co-host, but I'd still like to give Damian the chance. It's not fair. He's done so much. I mean, I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole, but I absolutely think Damian needs one more chance. So you guys got to give it to him. I'm not going to sniff Chad's PJs, but that's funny. Candace, I'm taking it back. No. If it's between Damian Ryan or Dr. Katie, I think Dr. Katie would absolutely be on the show first as a co-host. If it was a race, hands up for who called in or who said, you know what, I need to be on the show for the people of paintball, for paintball. Danielle, your announcement's coming next week. I got a lot of paperwork. As you can see, I'm kind of pulling this all together myself. But you're going to get a great announcement. You're going to like it. Who will lead us? You're going to find out. Lot going on. So get over to Instagram. You guys, we're going to check the numbers. Dirty South needs some love. You're going to get some. Gosh, what else is there? We're going to check the numbers, see if we had a winner. Folks, be good. I'm not going to rant at you tonight. I just miss you. It's paintball season. The snow will go away. We've been down south. We've seen what grass looks like. There's lots of paintball coming up. There's NXL Dallas coming up, so that's happening. You're going to be able to pick your root for your teams. The tournament series are all starting up, and we're going to get into our busy time, so we're going to be very prepared for you this year. We're going to have Chad's PJs look better than A-Train. That's awesome. I love you guys. You have cracked me up this evening. I want to thank Mod for all the hard work. I'd like to thank Miss Kylie for coming in and letting us borrow Mod for a while. Means a lot. I know you think we just say that, but it really does. We really enjoy Mod. Mod's a big part of what we do here. Until next time. Guys, thank you for being a big part of this little thing that we do for you. Do not build snowmen. Do go tag Bunker Monkey 456 on Instagram. Don't stop until you get the co-host you need, or at least the guest. Damien, it's in the 90s in Florida. Well, I'll remember that. So, lots to do. Make sure you turn in. We've had some crazy stuff going on in the media department this week. I won't go down this rabbit hole too far. You're welcome, James. But I had an opportunity to go to an airsoft MilSim tactical challenge. And before you all just quickly disconnect or put the boo faces, check out the video. That thing was gnarly. I really tried to give it justice. So if you ever run a campfire, I'll tell you about it. It was unique. I'd never seen anything like that. Paintball's still way better, but if you're into airsoft, Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern on Valken Airsoft over on Facebook. They have a great live show if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, ask Bunker Monkey why he's so scared. It's really important that you get your answers. I think the people, if anything in this social climate we've learned is all you have to do is cry and scream and stamp your feet. Pretty soon you'll get what you want. Or it'll make you feel better. Anyway, thanks for being a big part of this little thing that we do for you. The Valken Corps Live, ad-free, brought to you by Valken Sports on behalf of the staff, Melissa, Mod, myself, and E-Celeb Chad, who apparently just leaves when he wants. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys are the best. Eric Engler, you just missed it. We had the question of the night. You could have won something really, really big. But you had to be present to win. So that's why you should tune in at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I think one more commercial, just because I like commercials. And we're going to start making fun of your commercials. You guys are going to have to help me when you're out at events. We're going to come up with some ideas and get crazy. These commercials exist for you. So, Valken Sports does whatever it takes for the dealers, late at night, early in the morning, on the weekends. We don't make excuses. We provide results. Check this out.
Really? You do that? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
Joe, from Valken.
At 3 o'clock in the morning?
Whoa.
Give me this. Hello? Who is this?
Joe with Valken.
What are you wearing, Joe from Valken?
Hoodie and shorts.
She sounds hideous.
Well, he's a guy, so...
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Is this real life?
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news. Which happens to be true. Check out the ratings.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't know how to put this, but kind of a big deal.
And my orders are to weed out all non